Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time stopping by here, my name is Grace and on this channel I share sewing tutorials. In today's tutorial we are going to be making this cowl BUBU gown with Aso Oke and also a balloon sleeve. If this is something that you are interested in, then dig into the video and watch to the end. Don't also forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for stopping by. Let's get started. For the BUBU gown, these are the materials that I'm going to be making use of. I have my Aso Oke here, my damask material which is 3 yards. I also have my scissors, my tape rule and my chalk. So after I had folded my damask material into 4, I'll go ahead and measure how wide I want my neckline to be. I used 3.5 for that, and I'm going down by 2 inches for my shoulder slope. This shoulder slope is actually totally optional for this kind of dress, but I still decided to use it. Then from that slope, I'm going to be taking about 13 inches downward to determine how wide I want my arm opening to be. So normally I would have used about 10 inches, but because I'm going to be using an elastic band on this, I have to make it a little bit wider. So this is my hip line here at 24 inches, and the next line I'm going to take is the line of my knee. So the knee line of your client is also very important while making this gown. Then the full length is about 60 inches, and I'm going to leave it like that because I need the hem of the damask material to remain like that. So the next thing to do now is to place my horizontal measurement. So on this first line, which serves as like a chest line for this gown, I'm going to be taking about 18 inches. So this totally depends on how wide you want this. Then I'll repeat the same number of inches on the hip line. So if you want your home BUBU to be really wide, especially if you are working with a plus size, you can make yours wider than this by using about 20 to 25 inches on those lines. Then coming to the knee line, I'm going to minus whatever I have on the hip line by 5 and place it on the knee line. So I used 18 inches on the hip line minus 5, that gives me 12 inches, and I'm going to place it on the knee line and also on the hem of the dress. So now I'll go ahead and connect my lines together. So from that area of the chest line, I'll connect to the hip line with a straight line since I have the same inches on them. Then I'll curve into what I have on the knee line. So just go ahead and curve it into the knee line. So that is what is going to give you that balloon effect that we have at the sides of the BUBU. So I'm just using my chalk to blend in the armhole curve area into the other lines. And if you're not satisfied with how curvy that place is, you can go ahead and add about 2 inches or 1.5 inches more to the hip line and also to the chest line area. I think I added about 1.5 to my own. Then going to the neckline of the front, I came down by 10 inches for the depth, and I'm going to be connecting it with a V shape to my neck width. Then for the back neckline, I'll also use the neck width of 3.5 just like I did in front, and I'm using the neck depth of 1.5 inch. So I'm just going to connect those two together like that, and when I'm done, I'm going to cut this out. So I'm cutting out the front neck first, then I'll go ahead and cut the back neckline and also my shoulder slope. Then I'll go ahead to separate the front pieces. Remember that the front pieces are going to be separate to be able to join our Aso Oke. So I'll go ahead to cut the side too. So can you see how pronounced that curve is now? Then for the
Aso Oke,
I'm going to be folding it into 2 after I've seen the length that I want. I'll fold it into 2 like this. Then I'm going to take the measurement of what I have on it to be sure if that's the measurement I want on my
Aso Oke
in front. So I'm taking off about half an inch because I guess it was too wide. I wanted about just 2.5 inch on each side. So I'm just taking off about half an inch. Then I'll go ahead to see how the measurement is, and I think I'm okay with what I have. And if you want something wider than mine, you can go for that. So I already joined my BUBU at the shoulder and turned it to the right side, and this is what I have. So it's time to join my Aso Oke to the splitted area in front. So note that there is a part of the Aso Oke that is already weaved from the factory, and also a part that I just cut out now, which has rough edges. So the parts that I cut out is going to be what I'll fix on this splitted area in the front. I hope you understand that. So placing it right sides facing each other, I'm going to be joining that area that I cut, and the other area that is weaved is going to be in the middle. So I'm just pinning down my Aso Oke to my damask now, just the way that I'll go ahead and sew it down on my sewing machine. So you can go ahead and do this straight forward on the sewing machine, or go this way of pinning it down before you do that also. So after sewing it on my sewing machine, this is what I have. So the next thing now is to join the middle together. So I'm going to place them right sides facing each other like this, and I'll go to my sewing machine and join the middle part together, leaving some space of about 12 inches 14 inches thereabout for the neckline opening, depending on what you want. So this is what it looks like after I was done. So this is what I mean by using the weaved area of the Aso Oke in the middle, so that we don't have any rough edges on our neckline. For the rough edges inside, you can go ahead and weave it with your weaving machine when you are done. Now for the sleeve area, I'm going to be adding an elastic band. So I'll go ahead and fold it to create a space for the elastic band. And after doing that, using my sewing machine, I'll use my safety pin to pass in the elastic band into the channel that I just created for it now. So when I'm done passing it, we are almost done with making of this bubble gown. When I'm done passing it, I'll go ahead and use my sewing machine to secure it down, and I'll sew the sides of my bubble using about half an inch or 1 inch, depending on what you want. Since it's not a slim fitted gown, you can use anything to join it at the sides. So after I was done, I also went ahead to make cover buttons with my damask material and add it to the middle front of this bubble gown to make it really beautiful. So this is the final look of this bubble gown. If you have gained value while watching this video, kindly subscribe to this channel, drop a comment, and also give this video a thumbs up. Thank you.